right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early portions of the round here. A lot of different focuses for Deiveson Figueiredo. Certainly has every skill in terms of the wrestling and the grappling and the striking. But cardio management, maintaining a pace over 15 or 25 minutes, that was a big focus for Deiveson Figueiredo here during this fight week.
As the fight goes on, you'll see Figueiredo picking up a little bit as he starts to feel more comfortable, trying to get the big shots off. Everything he throws with absolute power. From his punches to his kicks, just power in everything he does.
First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
But we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very good grappler, but this is his wheelhouse. This is where he makes his money, and if he's on the ground on top, he is exactly where he wants to be.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Figueiredo's back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass somebody off.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Deiveson Figueiredo getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Nice job by Nurmagomedov mixing it up here on the feet, DC. I know you can speak to this as well as anyone. His striking has really started to catch up with the wrestling. 3 minutes to go.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Figueiredo's kick to the body is blocked. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Right into a takedown.
Khabib's in half guard. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. Ooh, he's got it locked in. Oh, he's out. Well, defense doesn't always win, champ.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
You need to work on standing this up.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, uses momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Well, Khabib Nurmagomedov might have been able to win a kickboxing match here tonight, but taking the path of least resistance and really having his way on the ground.
And John, I think that points to the fight IQ, knowing that you possess all the skills, but you stay in your wheelhouse. You take your opponent down over and over again and try to drown him. Khabib has long said he will take you into deep water. He has done that tonight, and that is why he's been so successful. Dig and kick.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's taking for a ride.
Nice double leg, nice finish.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Making all these shots count. Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Nurmagomedov. Final seconds here.
That high kick will get you spinning. Great landing. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Round 2 is next.
What are you doing out there? You have to defend yourself. You can't eat shots like that. The judges are going to score it against you, and the ref...
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. So here we are as our next round gets underway. I would have tapped in that previous round, by the way. I would have tapped.
It was so tight, I cannot believe that he got out of that submission attempt.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Oh, do you believe it? Another head kick lands. Got to start raising that guard, or this is going to be the end of the fight.
I mean, it's going to be the end of the fight. It's very surprising that he's even stand. Big double leg level change.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Figueiredo gets up. He is back on the feet here. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Nurmagomedov's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Nice defense there, huge block. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And now he's got the back. Rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knee, hip heist, and get back up to your feet.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Punch over the top. He's gonna get himself knocked out. You gotta take a moment. He's gonna get knocked out if he doesn't take a break. Look at the redness on his body, man.
Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Figueiredo gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, that's a beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him a one-trick pony, John, because he isn't. He is a guy that is able to mix everything up inside the octagon.
All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey,
Figueiredo's going for a choke here. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Nurmagomedov's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now.
Ooh, big shot, man.
Lands to the body there.
Another big takedown.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got them in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything. Oh, now he's attacking an arm triangle.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Deiveson Figueiredo gets back up. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. He's got that single collar tie locked in. He gets to a spot, the tie goes. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Figueiredo gets up, he is back on the feet here. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Finds his range with the jab. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he can cut on the eye from that last strike. He's gotta pay attention now before it gets worse. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
You gotta move.
He's working very hard to try to get this sub.
Triangle's there. Look at the arm triangle. There's the choke.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
tape. I absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Oh, you land, I land, is that what we're doing here? Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Nice jab by Figueiredo.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Another big takedown.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Nurmagomedov's got the full mount.
He's setting up the armbar.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Uppercut is true. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
He got it done with his striking. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judge's mind. Nice transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Under a minute now to go. Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Figueiredo's eye is closing up. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Khabib's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's gonna stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Oh, he just ate a nasty elbow on the feet.
Really nice elbow. He does a great job of mixing up all of his techniques. He's not only punching and kicking, he's willing to use all 8 points of his strike.
Nice body shot there.
Cardio looks great. He's still bouncing. He's still moving. He's still real confident. He's trying to set a trap here so he can engage and really spring in there with a couple big strikes. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice combination of elbows there in the clinch by Figueiredo. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweeper.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Figueiredo's in half guard. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Nurmagomedov's going for a choke. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
That was nice. Oh, right to the mouth. In the half guard.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, big left hand there.
Nice control in that collar tie. And a massive elbow lands around the guard.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful, because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Stop! Great job. The submission work was awesome. We're moving into the last round now, and we want the finish. Same thing as last time, but more aggressive. Let's put the pressure.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, fourth cover. Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques, constantly changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go to.
Oh, hip toss to get him down. Side control now. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Beautiful transition.
Both fighters get up now. Just out of range with that left hook. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and Neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
That shot blocked by Figueiredo.
Big knee lands right from the opponent's midsection.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He's got to change something.
All right, has the guard closed here. Figueiredo gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Ooh, uppercut. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one.
If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by Figueiredo.
Oh, nice.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Well, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue to attack him over and over again.
Figueiredo's has got full mount now.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Nicely done.
He's going Kimura now.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so back to the feet we go after a lot of ground fighting. We'll see if he can rally here late in this final round.
John, he needed this. He needed to get up to give himself an opportunity. Now he's got a chance. Does he cash in? Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Oh, nice inside kick, trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. Another takedown land.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest. 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.